Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. We have here 3 high priestesses. Dear Shiva, please bless these cards. May they bring only truth, love, light, honesty, and that which is for the highest good of the collective and all beings. Thank you, Shiva. Please bless these cards. Hello, welcome to Salem Belladonna Tarot. I'm so excited that you're here having a reading with me. As you can see, we have 3 decks before us, each with the High Priestess card out. Every reading will start with a alignment background check to get a little bit of information on you and your situation. Then we'll go ahead and get some advice from my Shamanic medicine deck, guidance from spirit, as well as some animal medicine. And then we will take a look at how the future might play out if you were to follow Spirit's advice. All right, so go ahead and take your time, pick your pile, and I will meet you on the other side. Hi, Pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to read for you. I have a full breakdown of what to expect in this reading at the very beginning. So let's dive in. You picked the blank rune, which is said to signify the unknowable. So I take this to mean that you have a deep connection with the unknown realms, which I take to mean that you've got a good relationship with your intuition, an ability to communicate with spirit, with the universe. So again, like to know the unknown in a sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and start shuffling. I want to start by getting a background check on you, your situation, what's going on. So Spirit, please tune me into the collective Pile 1's energy and just give me a little bit of background information on who they are, what their situation is, that you want to comment on. What are they showing up here for this reading for? Spirit. Oops. Okay. Oh my God, the High Priestess in reverse. So we were just talking about how you're in touch with your intuition, but you're actually feeling quite blocked from it right now. So that's going to be, as somebody who is intuition, who's been living and breathing that resource since as long as you can remember, it's going to be especially obvious and painful when you're feeling disconnected from it. So let's go ahead and get a little more information. I want to draw a few more cards, Spirit, to give me some information on Pile 1. The 8 of Sky, the 8 of Swords in reverse. So you're feeling really distressed and trapped by this, but know that your mind is actually keeping you stuck more than like the reality of the situation being that you're actually stuck. I think it's feeling a lot scarier than it is. And it's like I was just saying, that as somebody who is intuition, it's going to be especially painful when you're disconnected from it. So Spirit, the 4 of Sky in reverse. Okay, so, you are, I love all this purple here, first of all, and purple's a very psychic color. This is lavender, I imagine, so it's a color of relaxation and rest, but it is in reverse. So you definitely are not feeling at ease or at rest with this. You feel that you're already caught up in the storm and that you need to be actively escaping it. So this is something that's actively causing you distress. And this is just the reading that you needed. So, I mean, at least being drawn here with the High Priestess and the blank rune, it really makes sense that you are this pile. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some guidance from Spirit on how to address this situation with the Shamanic medicine deck. Okay. So Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective Pile 1 as they navigate this period of darkness without their intuition to see them through the night? Medicine mask, authenticity. Okay, so I think part of this is recognizing that, like I was saying, intuition Your ability to communicate with the universe is inherent to who you are. So even when you're feeling disconnected, that itself is communication from the universe. For whatever reason, this feeling of being blocked from your intuition is trying to tell you something. It's a message for you to unfold. And only you can do that with your sense of knowing and intuition. So you might already have sort of, as I say that, a bit of a pulling in you in the right direction. So know that you're still very an intuitive being. You're just temporarily going through a rediscovery and a rebirth of who you authentically are. So let's go ahead and get some animal medicine for you. So Spirit, please tune me into the collective pile one's energy and provide me with a animal that they should study, that they would benefit from studying and sharing energy with during this period of time. Spirit, we have the common tortoise. Steady on. So even though you're feeling in the dark, you're feeling as though you've lost something very important to you, it's so important that you continue to grind on practicing with it, trusting that it's there, moving in the darkness, because it will pay off. It's how you learn to navigate times like these that make the difference between, I would say, probably the more practiced and steady, like psychics and readers, versus those who are still very new and sporadic about their abilities. So let's see, and I say that to myself because I'm very early on into my journey. So let's go ahead and get a couple of cards, a couple more cards from the cat deck, telling us what we can expect in the future if you are to take this advice from Spirit, steadily rediscovering and communicating with your experience as it is, disconnect and all. All right, what can we expect to play out? The 9 of Wands. So a collective strengthening of your power, possibly bonding with others over this. An opportunity, yes, an opportunity to connect with others, to share your experience of what it's like to be an intuitive being, as we all are, who lose connection with that ability, as many of us do, and to be able to rediscover it from that place. So you have an incredible opportunity to share your power with the world in a way that opens up their power. And that is bringing us to the Fire Queen, the Queen of Wands, she who is master of her ability to channel her passion, her fire, her energy into serving and caring and nurturing others. So that is perfectly in line with what we were just saying. And at last we have Good Kitty, Judgment in reverse. So this is going to take you, yes, this is taking you away from having to make decisions that you think you have to make. You don't have to make those decisions right away. You can actually give your intuition time to practice with these decisions. So maybe, now, there are definitely some decisions need to be made right away. So please don't let this reading deter you from like organizing your life. But in areas where you can afford to push back on decision making a little bit, give your intuition space and time to try to answer those questions rather than your logical mind. So I think that's a really beautiful interpretation of the future. Let's go ahead and get, excuse me, one more card from my Alchemy deck, just as sort of like a little bonus gift from Spirit. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. And I feel like it's pretty rare. I haven't really seen others use it, and it was the only one at the store that I found it at. But I don't know, if you have this deck and you use it, like, let me know, because I would just love to hear more about what this deck does and has done for others. It's so beautiful. Okay, Spirit. 14, fire, ancestor fire, sun. Beautiful. I love the artwork. So go ahead and soak that in. And I'll go ahead and share with you what the book says about that card, because I'm not super familiar with these cards yet. Ancestor fire, sun. Here we are. So I won't read it out loud, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the blurb in the book, and you can pause it and read it yourself. And here's your nice little message from Spirit. All right, that is your reading. Oh, actually, one more thing. Let's go ahead and get a cute little tea leaf. This is my Yogi tea leaf pot where I keep the little tea tags. And here you are. Let your thoughts give hope, guidance, and upliftment to all. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to read for you, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Many blessings. Welcome, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited to read for you. There is a breakdown at the beginning of the video detailing what we'll be talking about, or what we'll be going through. But let's dive in with your rune, which is Nauthiz, which means needs, necessity, hardship, and shadows. So right off the bat, this is telling me that you're going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. You're facing a lot of challenges and hardships that are designed to, oh, I can't get this to stay, that are designed to bring you towards your light, and help you develop your skills as a light worker. But it's a very difficult process to go through. So my heart is with you. It's something I've been working through for a while. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm coming to a point of balance with my own. But I will say that my dark night of the soul has taken me to some incredible new skills and healing. So what do we have? We have the Six of Pentacles upright. That's already a really beautiful beginning. So there's an energy of charity, generosity. I think that must be you. You give a lot to others. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. However, you've had to make some really difficult choices about who you give to, what you share, because you only have so much that you can give. Queen of Wands in reverse. And this really feels like it's disconnecting you from your passion, your core, who you are. I'm sure you would give to the whole world if you could, but from this dark night of the soul, from this place that you're in, you only have so much that you can give. So let's see. I want to pull out, actually, I want to get another tarot card. Let's just get a little more background on that. Okay, Spirit, please give me a little more clarification on Pile 2's situation here. We have the Page of Pentacles. You know, despite all of this, your dark night of the soul, you still have a huge thirst for learning, which is why you're here getting a tarot reading, because you're still open to new things, to learning new lessons and having new experiences, collecting new knowledge. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say through the Shamanic Medicine deck. Okay. Spirit, what medicine do you have for Pile 2? During this time, we have Feathers, restoration. So you are in a time of healing from over giving, essentially. Restoration, you have taken a lot of damage. You've given more than you can give. You've boiled the pot without any water in it, so to speak. And now you need time to restore and heal so that you actually can come back to this energy of just pure generosity. You can unflip this Queen of Candles and embrace your like goddess, queen giving nature. That's really beautiful, and I love that for you, and I really want you to get the rest that you need so you can embrace that, because what a gift to everybody who gets to encounter you. Okay, so let's see. Next, I want to get some animal medicine for you. So Spirit, what animal would pile 2 most benefit to study and share energy with in this coming period of time as they, I'm shuffling, is in this coming period of time as they work through this dark night of the soul that they're in. So Spirit, please give me some animal medicine. Orca, dive under the surface. So you're gonna have to, I would say on one hand, like take that literally, maybe restoration means going to a body of water. That could be a lake, that could be a pool, that could be a beach, that could be a bath or a shower. If that's not something you get to really enjoy and make the most out of often. So whatever size, big or small, that you can, that's going to help you dive deeper into yourself. That should probably be some solo time. Well, actually, no, never mind. This orca has lots of friends around. So whether it's solo, whether it's accompanied, this time that you spend in nature with the natural elements, especially with the element of water, will help you go deeper into yourself, help you reconnect with restoration. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and ask the deck for a few more pieces of information. So Spirit, if pile 2 takes this advice to restore themselves by spending time with the elements, especially of water, and so spending time with the elements could also mean spending time in nature. Spending time with water could mean getting to know your emotions. The water represents the emotional inner dream world. I mean, honestly, it could mean getting more sleep and spending more time diving into your dreams. There's so many ways this could be interpreted. But if you take this advice from Spirit, what can we expect to play out in the future? We have the 9 of Swords. Ooh, okay, so there may be a period of difficulty and bumpiness as you work through this transition. No one said restoration was an easy process, but because, you know, when we're moving out of a place of burnout and pain and suffering, there's inevitably going to be, that's inevitably what we have to experience as we move out of it, right? So the healing process is not a pretty process by any means. Let's see. We also have the 4 of Pentacles. So this could mean a lot of material gain. It could also mean that you're able to hold on to and keep. Actually, that's really awesome, because since you are such a generous person and you want so badly to give, this is saying you're actually going to balance that with an ability to hold on to what you need. And I think that will keep you sustained. So this might be one of those beautiful light working skills that you gain, is this ability to balance holding on with giving. That's really, really cool. Okay, so last of all, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So you will be coming out of a time of conflict. The conflicts that are being faced by your current lack of, as a result of overgiving, will be resolved. Yeah, I think I really would like to pull one more card just for a little more clarification. So Spirit, the High Priestess in reverse. Oh my God, I love this so much because I actually got the High Priestess in the other reading as well. That's so funny how that happens. Okay, so you are going to continue to have to deepen your relationship with your intuition. Right now, you may be feeling blocked from it as you move through this dark night of the soul, but trust that as you take this advice, as you walk your path, as you resolve the conflict that comes from overgiving and find balance, you will be able to step into your High Priestess energy. Okay, that's really beautiful. Now, I would like to pull just one more card for you as a bonus from my Alchemy deck. I absolutely love this deck. It's so beautiful, and I've never seen anyone use it. I should probably just look it up, though, and like try to find some videos with it. But, gosh, I found it at a store, and it was the only one there, and so I'm in love with this deck. Beautiful. Sky, Storm, Moon. Okay, so I'm not very familiar with these cards, so I'm gonna grab the book and show you the message for this card, and you can pause it and read. Storm, Moon. Here we are. Hopefully that'll focus in. I didn't read the whole thing, but just from what I'm glancing at, that seems to line up with what we were just talking about. So I'm sending you so much love as you work through this. Trust that Spirit is with you. She is here talking to you. You're on the path of learning and being open to receiving messages from the universe, clearly with the High Priestess coming out, both as your picking card and this closing card. Oops. Thank you, Mother. And just the last little piece of love, a piece of tea from my yogi teapot. Give thanks for unknown blessings that are already on the way. Okay, so there is a better times coming. There are blessings on their way. It's just about how you carry yourself during this time of darkness, and you will arrive in the light. Okay, thank you so much, Pile 2. I'm so happy to do this reading for you. Sending you so much love. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you'd like to get a private reading to learn more or just want to connect. I would love to hear from you. So wishing you the best and many blessings. Welcome, Pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited to read for you. There's a breakdown at the beginning of the video explaining what I'll be talking through today. Let's go ahead and dive in with your rune. So you picked Wunjo, which means joy, wonder, and pleasure. So that's telling me that you're in a, things are feeling all right now. Things are feeling, that's not to say you don't have challenges, but you are really good at being able to find a silver lining, being able to appreciate where you are, who you're with, and still seeing the beauty in life, even while things are challenging. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say about that. Spirit, please tune me into the collective Pile 3's energy and give me some background on who they are, what they need, what they're looking for, what they're facing. Spirit, please connect me to Pile 3 and just give me a little background. What do you want to give them guidance on, Spirit? Okay, we have the Emperor. That's really cool because we were just talking about how you're in that place of joy and beauty. And you also are in a place of owning your power, leadership. So, I mean, it just sounds like I'm really happy for you. This is really awesome energy. We also have the Princess or the Page of Pentacles. So you're somebody who likes to learn, who likes to keep things fresh, is always gaining new knowledge. Is there some conflict here to look at? Oh, the Lovers. Okay, so you're here for a love reading is what I'm getting. Things are actually feeling pretty beautiful in your life from the sounds of it. Again, not to say you don't have challenges, but maybe there's a relationship, something that is hopefully going well right now based off of the energy I'm reading. But you're here for a reading, so let's see if we can get some information, some guidance from Spirit on how to move forward with this love relationship. or, you know, it may not even be a relationship. It could be a new project that you've fallen in love with, a new passion. Ooh, my cards. I'm having a day with my shuffling today. But actually, you know, I'm gonna shuffle this deck the other way. Yeah. So Spirit, please give me a card, a piece of guidance, advice for the collective Trickster Challenge. Ooh, okay. So you might benefit from spicing things up a little bit with some like friendly competition. And what I mean by that is like maybe like Super Mario Smash Bros. Or whatever it's called. Or like maybe sharing art together or similar pursuits. Like maybe you both can share story ideas with each other, or music that you've written or art that you've created. But or maybe you just tease them, like pick at them with your cute little sense of humor. But definitely want to have a sense of fun, play, and maybe even a little bit of that friction, that like sexy friction that comes with a little of a tension in a relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some animal medicine now. See what Spirit says about an animal for you to connect with, study, and share energy with as you move forward in this situation. All right, let's see what animal you get. You have pileated woodpecker. Free your inner fire. Ooh, okay, yeah. So that lines up really well with your trickster energy over here. And this almost is like a very fiery, fireworky background. But this relationship is meant to light the fire in both of you. So yeah, don't be afraid to compete a little bit, because your person will probably like that as much as you would like it if they bring that edge out in you. Okay, so I want to get a couple more tarot cards that explain what we can expect if you were to take this advice from Spirit. So if you are to open up to more play and friendly competition in your relationship, what can we expect to see play out in the future, Spirit? Let's see. All right, Spirit. We have the Princess, the Page of Swords in reverse. So it looks like we're gonna have some familiarity. All right, that threw me for a loop. Sorry about that. So this is telling you, watch out to not be a contrarian though. So there's a fine line between like a fun sense of friendly competition and somebody just like always trying to be against you. So definitely watch out for that energy. That's just a little warning there about how this could play out. We have the Four of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy of holding on. So that could mean moving towards commitment. Let's get one more card, Spirit. One more card, please. Let's pull out this one right here. The Empress in reverse. So it's going to move you much closer towards becoming your Empress self. You may not like fully unfold it just through this advice alone. But I would like to know then, Spirit, so what does it take to unflip that Empress in the future? My dogs decided to start screaming, so I had to pause the video. But as I was saying, Spirit, what would it take for the Empress to be flipped over here for pile 3 as they pursue this relationship with their potential lover, with whom they need to, you've suggested that they spice things up with a little friendly, challenging play. All right, let's get a card. Oh my God. Literally, the High Priestess came out. Oh, this is so ridiculous. The High Priestess came out in all 3 videos now. And I swear, I know I have to make cuts for this video. And so now I'm frustrated because I'm like, now this is going to look like I was just packing these decks. Okay, anyways, so it's by getting in touch with your intuition, of course, seems to be the moral of every reading in this video, that you will flip the Empress. So it seems like regardless of how things move forward with this love relationship, this is really about you learning to free your inner fire and get in touch with your intuition and embrace an extra fun, fiery side of yourself. So I'd like to draw one more card as a bonus from my Alchemy deck, which is this beautiful, cool deck that I've never seen anyone use. And I found at a store, and it was the very last one. So anyways, I don't use this deck very often. Oh, hello. Let's take it. It's beautiful. This is just some last message from Spirit in regards to your situation. This is 4-4. I love that number. That's actually my life path number. Okay, sky, snow, earth. What I'm gonna do is open up the book here since I don't know these cards very well. And I'm gonna just show you what it says. You can pause the screen and read it. Okay. Try to get it so you can see it. Okay, awesome. Oh yes, and one more thing. We have the Yogi teapot where I keep all of my little Yogi tea leaves. For one more piece of loving advice from Spirit, let's go ahead and pull out this guy. There is pleasure in the pathless woods. Oh, that's so beautiful because Wunjo is pleasure. So maybe, I know that there isn't a lot of clarity in this reading on like, am I going to end up with this person or not? And maybe that's okay. Maybe the point is just about playing with them right now, without setting stakes in it. Just have fun, and you connect with this as an opportunity to really fuel that inner fire. Okay, so thank you so much for taking the time to follow this reading with me. I'm sending you so much love. I hope to see you next time. Bye.